It was a different way to tell the tale, right? It was a different way to kind of connect the dots.
Collaborating across disciplines encourages new ways of thinking. It's almost like everyone's putting all their tools on the table.
By collaborating on this project, it really helped me to look at food insecurity in a more holistic way.
The project leads in so many directions and it has so many facets that were really unexpected at the beginning, but we've all learned and grown so much from these.
Will a project that's engaging the community, connecting artists, connecting students, will that actually make an impact in terms of how students view resources like SNAP?
The goal of the project was to engage an entire community college in a conversation around food insecurity and get those students who might be eligible enrolled in SNAP.
The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program in New Jersey. Often people don't use this program because they're not aware, or more significantly, because of shame or stigma.
And to increase that enrollment, people have to know about it, right? And they have to know that it exists and they have to know how to enroll in it.
We interviewed students at the college who experience food insecurity.
Those transcripts were then anonymized and given to our students, who then came up with these amazing ideas to communicate some of those experiences through a visual medium.
One of the quotes that really stood with me was, "Scarcity worries me." I wanted to bring that sense and feeling of scarcity and like this vast open space.
We took those artworks and turned around and shared them out with the entire community. What was really unique about this project was that the SNAP information was sort of embedded in an arts project. And so the draw for students and for the community was the art.
Hearing individual people's voices and working with the art students and to visualize those voices and make them into real stories was so compelling.
When interviewing the students, I could feel that happiness that food brought to them, but also the challenges that they had to encounter. I see how the artists were able to capture that in their work.
Visual art is beyond words, right? And it kind of hits us in a sort of deeper place in our psyche and our soul. We can feel what they put into it, but we also interpret it through our experiences. And that's where the real power of art is.
You need people who share, maybe not your vision for exactly how the project will unfold, but who share the goals for the project.
Often we didn't completely understand each other's methodologies. And so we had many meetings and conversations and even demonstrations of what we do. Explaining and sharing one's own methodology with others really forces you to question your own assumptions and your blind spots. That is a very healthy thing to go through and come out the other side and create something quite new.
Collaborating can be hard. It can take longer than doing work with colleagues within your own discipline. There's a certain learning curve that has to happen where you learn new language, new terminology, new ways of thinking about how to do research.
We know that more than half of the students that attended the events had a conversation about SNAP, had the ability to talk with someone about enrolling in SNAP. And we also know that we had almost half of the student population engaged in this project.
My perspective on food insecurity did change a bit, just in the sense that I realized there's this deep stigma. A lot of it seems to be generational or just misinformed. It's so taboo and not a lot of people want to talk about it.
As a social scientist, I spend a lot of time thinking about the prevalence of food insecurity, but I spend less time thinking about what food insecurity might look like.
I can't think of a better way to grow as a professor and for the students to grow as artists than a project like this.
One of the successes of this project was that the student artists reported that they experienced a newfound awareness of how they could engage with social issues in their art.
It feels great to know that my artwork is being seen by the community because this could help people look into the SNAP program. I want my artwork to spark a positive change in someone's life.
Having my work seen feels amazing. I mean, something that's so impactful, I feel like is a step in the right direction for my path in art and in life.